Hello. I'm baking right now, so I am getting ready to get a cake out of the oven. So could you go please watch a few videos while I'm doing that? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 videos for you that I filmed like right after posting the last one. So go watch that. I'll come back with cake. So I finally posted my latest Flosstube video today, which I must say that it feels pretty good, because it took so long to get it done, and yeah, just always so nice to show what I've been working on and all the new starts and the finishes and everything. So tonight I am feeling a little bit lost with what to stitch. It's 1:45 now, and I did do my daily 30 and strand a day, but then I didn't feel like picking up anything. I know I need to work on this one because I would like to get the like it to 500 stitches, then it can go away. So maybe I'll pick it up next. And I think I just don't quite know what part I want to work on yet, so we'll see. Anyway, I still had the pumpkin, the really colorful pumpkin. I had that whip out, so I couldn't resist. I had to do the back stitching. So here it is. I love it. I love it so much. It looks wonderful. Even better with the back stitching now. Of course you'll get more back stitching as I stitch around it, but yeah, I did the ones I could. And as I had it out in the Q-snap, I grabbed a couple of browns and did all that, and some more of the half stitches. Oops, sorry. I love the way it's looking in this Q-snap. Doesn't it look nice? And I really do like the color of this fabric. I thought it was such a good choice for this particular whip, this pattern. So, and I did only 178 stitches, which of course includes some half stitches that were like 2 makes 1. This is now at 17.33%. And just in case, if you don't know which pattern it is, because I hope it hasn't taken me another 4 weeks to make another Flosstube video to post this. So it is this one. Yeah, so the smaller pumpkin is the one I have there, and then some of the half stitches below it, and start of that wheel as well at the bottom. So that's where there's the circle there. Alright, so maybe I will work now a bit on that wonderful north and see if I can make it to the 500. That would be really great. I think I'm at that point again where I need to clear the table, like the widths of my desk, and just bring out some new ones to work on. But yeah, oh, this is so pretty. And I did forget to show a bit of haul in my last video, because I did get this one when I ordered the fabric for the upcoming sale. I mean, we all know they can't travel alone, so this one was for sale in the shop with a really good price, so I think it's lovely. There's well, it's this lake. For me, it will be a river, I think. Okay, it can be a lake, I don't know. And there's some white fog there as well. I know it has 18 count fabric. I mean, why do they ruin these things? 18 count fabric. But yeah, I'm happy I have it now. Another petite to my dimensions collection. Well, I don't know. It's not really like collection, you know, because I do buy everything to stitch. I don't want to just buy them just to have there, like just to collect. So I don't know, is it still a collection? Yeah, I don't know. So here it is. I guess the pink is for the foggy areas, and a bit of purples and lovely colours. I must say I'm a bit tempted to just, I don't know, open it up and start it. But I'm going to save it for some other time when I'm desperate for a new start and just really want to start a kit. Okay, that's it. Yes, I'm here again. Yet another thing I forgot to tell about, which is, of course, the 21 list. And look at that. Already 7 have been finished from my list. That's pretty good. I am very, very, very happy with that. So there's Denny, Merry Christmas, the 3 pigeons, Be Kind to Your Mind, Perfect Halloween, Buttercup Beast Corner, and While Away the Hours. I am super, super, super chuffed. I don't really know what could possibly be the next finish from here. I mean, number 13, The Great Wave, that's my 30-minute project at the moment, so of course it could be that I'll end up stitching that all the way to finish. But quite a few of these still have a lot to do. A lot left to do. I really would like to get that Deck the Halls done. I don't know why it is such a struggle. I think I'm just nervous about maybe because it has like a big mug, I think, that is just white. And so it puts me off a bit. Maybe that should be a stranded day or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll work on it at some point. But yeah, there's no hurry in working on these, and it's more of a nice guideline to have when I'm thinking about what whip to pick next, because it really would be nice to finish some more of these. But yeah, that's how it's looking. Right, I don't seem to be able to stop filming today. It is 1:30 a.m. and yes, I know I should be sleeping, but it is the Olympics time, so I'm going to be up all night for the next couple of weeks, sleeping during the day and whatnot, so I'm not going to stress about it at all. Okay, I say that, but I probably will stress about it because, I mean, what am I kidding, right? So, I really have been struggling with what to stitch tonight. I enjoyed doing the back stitching on the pumpkin. It made me very happy, but that was all the back stitching it had to do. I put a few stitches into the, what is it called, in the north? No, Wonderful North. I put a few stitches into that. No point showing it yet since I'm not putting it away yet. But I wasn't fancying it at all. Why is it that every now and then there's a night like this when, like, it's so hard to find a week that you really want to stitch? They all seem somehow problematic. So, when I have a night like this, or a day like this, I usually pick one of my tedious whips to work on because I'm already not having the best time stitching, so why not make some progress with one of those? So, yes, Dimensions whip is always a good one for night like Oh my gosh. I mean, I really love this one. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love the picture. But, yes, 18 count. Yes, it is. It's 18 count wide Ada. So it's a pain. But it's another one of those that lovely Margaret sewed the extra fabric for me, so I can easily put it into a kisnap. And I really haven't stitched much of this because, well, 18 count, that is the reason what that stops me. Done the hand with the bird and a little bit of the mistletoe. So I decided that I'm going to start stitching the, the edge. Maybe, try and get around, I'll do whatever I can now. Or as long as I can be bothered. I just forgot to film, of course, to start with. I haven't gotten very far yet. So I've only picked one color and started up top, and so come and done the couple of stitches that were down there. The kid said to pick 4 strands. I thought, no way, I am not going to do 4 strands on 18 count. I mean, who really wants to do that? Not me. I am not doing it. So I'm stitching it with 2 strands. Because I realized I also did this one with 2 strands. This was supposed to be 2 and 1. It's a blend. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I want to enjoy the stitching. I don't want my fingers to be hurting trying to pull them through. I don't know what I will do with these darker areas, but I'll worry about them later time. Don't have to care about it now. So anyway, just wanted to film a little bit before I get anywhere further. I mean, how nice is it that the edge is here and I got so much space here between the frame and the stitching. Gosh, it is so lovely. And how pretty do those braids look. Oh, so pretty. Okay, maybe that's it for tonight. Oh boy. I am here again. It is the next day. And yes, back with this one. Obviously, I did do a bit of stitching here, but that's about it. I am so unbelievably sick of this fabric. It is so scratchy and very unpleasant to stitch. So after thinking about it a lot, I'm gonna start this again on different fabric. My friend Margaret at the last stitching meetup happened to give me this whoopsie daisy fabric, Whisper Grey, 18 count. So I thought, why not? It is so much softer. Oops. Sorry. It is so much softer. Feels much better than this awful scratchy thing. And I have now put it ready there on the Q-snap. I am ready to try it. Wish me luck. I hope this will go better. Oh, why does Dimensions do this to us? We put these awful fabrics in the kits. Oh, anyway, I'll be back at some point to report on how it goes on this different fabric. Yes, I know, it's me here again. Grumpy Pudding is back tonight because I'm just not having fun with stitching at all. So I ended up having a nap because I'm so tired. Gosh, the sports all summer long. Okay, it's not summer here, it's winter, but I'm talking about Europe now. So all summer long there. Oh my gosh, because everything is right at night for me, and I haven't been able to sleep well enough during the day or morning, so I am just tired. Okay, so this one. Yes, there's a tiny new start. Tiny new start on the new fabric. The fabric definitely feels better, but I still hate it because it's 18 count. But that has to be enough for now. I just can't take it anymore, this misery. It feels miserable at the moment. I also took all the threads of those dimensions cards and put them on a sorting card. and this is going to help a lot next time. I don't understand why the dimensions cards don't have the threads in numerical order, because it's always like having to go through all of them to try and find the right number, right? I don't get it. So now it will be easier to find them. If I feel like, I might even put the symbols here, but I don't know. Don't want to overexert. Oh. Oops. Oh dear. Yes, I don't want to overexert myself. So Grumpy Pudding is putting this one away now until I feel less miserable about it, because I love this image. I don't want to feel miserable about stitching this. So another one that I'm going to put away is this one. I still absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it. But I am so struggling to get going with it at the moment, like just to pick which direction to go. So I added only like very few stitches here last night. That has to be enough. I'm not going to get to 500 stitches with it this time, but I need my Stitchy Happy back. So all of these have to go away, and I'll pick something I really want to stitch back, because otherwise this will continue and not making me a happy stitcher. We don't want the Grumpy Pudding back. All right. Well, now that I'm ready to put these away, I'm going to do it right away. Hi again. Okay. Thank you for just going to watch those videos while I was getting the cake ready, which is here. Let's see the other side. Very blonde on top. I know I went about the oven, but for a reason. I think it's like when I sprinkle sugar on top, somehow the oven just doesn't want to give it color. Like it's fully cooked, but it doesn't want to give it any color. Great. But still, if it's fully done, I'm happy. So I'm just going to quickly try it. Then I love blueberry mouth. Oh my. Oh. Oh, that is delicious. Blueberry lemon. Mmm. I put a good amount of the lemon zest there. Why waste? Why waste? I just use the whole lemon. Doesn't matter what it says. I just keep adding it. It's not like it ever does anything bad, so. Wow, that is good cake. Found the recipe on Instagram. Saw it last night, I think. I saved it. I thought I got all the other things for it, so why not bake? And husband is very happy. Okay, let's get started. If you happen to be here for the first time, my name is Laura. You're welcome to call me Laura, but Laura is how my name is pronounced in Finland, because that's where I'm from. But I do live in Australia, in Melbourne, with my wonderful husband and our two kitties, Maggie and Daisy. Maggie is, in fact, sleeping just near me and keeps snoring. She's a big snorer. And I have been so envious lately of her sleeping. Like nothing interrupts her sleeping. And I have been having so much trouble getting sleep. Of course, it's my fault for being up all hours of the day and night while watching the Olympics, so I can only blame myself. But hey, we all know I like to complain. Oh, that turquoise is so pretty. Yes. So you are attending a home visit at the moment, which I feel is going to be more like sit down, get your stitching, and watch the videos, because that's all I've got. I I feel like it's been forever since I did some sort of like a shop tour, or I don't know, showed anything different other than going through what's been happening at my stitchy desk. It's still difficult to get myself sorted. But at least it didn't take 4 weeks to come back. I was actually going to film last weekend after the Olympics finished, but my goodness, I'm just tired. I really am so tired. I was going to start getting my sleep sorted this week. Yeah, not quite. But maybe we'll talk about that more later. Yeah, let's talk about it more later. So, just a very simple home visit today. I've still been quite the grumpy pudding, and that's gotta to be due to the sleep, because I'm just not usually grumpy for this length of time, and I would like not to be a grumpy pudding. So hopefully when I next come back, I'll be just full of joy. That's like glittery sparkles coming off me everywhere. Too much? Okay, so I have just watched all the videos as usual, written a list of them, and some notes of what needs to go away. So we have made it to 3 videos of Santa's feathered friend. That was just not going well. So now we are going to go to when the Olympics started. Did you watch the Olympics? Oh, I love the Olympics. But I think after the first week already, I was so exhausted. I was just feeling like I can't do it anymore. The time difference was just so bad for me. Like, just so bad. Like morning events, sessions would start sort of like, I don't know, like 5 p.m. And then the evening sessions for things would be like 3, 4 a.m. So I was sleeping during the day, then like 8:30 till 4:30 p.m. I knew that it would be a bit of a challenge then to get back to normal after that. And yeah, I don't know. The week has felt chaotic in that way. And of course, the Paralympics will be starting. I haven't even looked when they're starting, but I think surely sometime this weekend. I'm going to try and watch them just during the day instead of being up at night to watch. And the next cycling challenge is starting as well. But okay. That can be at the end. So, the Olympics started. So let's get to those videos. I am actually going to just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am just going to play 11 videos back to back, because that's all the first week of the Olympics. Let's just get it done. Okay, have fun watching. I'm gonna eat some more cake, and I'll meet you back here. I'm here. It is Saturday night. I slept all day today. because I was watching the opening ceremony all last night until like, was it like 7:30 in the morning here? Oh, this is it's gonna be so rough getting through these Olympics. I am really just gonna sleep all day and probably barely see my lovely husband. But he's gonna keep me in food and drink, so it should be alright. I am just about to start watching volleyball, Brazil, Italy. So I thought I'll film before that. Gosh, I seem to be very keen on filming at the moment. Just so much to show. Right. So I decided not to do any challenge for the Olympics. I didn't want to stress about it. I mean, if it's the right kind of challenge, I wouldn't stress. But I guess I also did the Tour de France, so I needed a bit of a break before the La Vuelta challenge. But last night, as I was watching, well, actually, I wasn't watching the Olympics. I don't know what I was doing, never mind. I started getting a real hankering for starting some more dimension schemes. I have no business whatsoever in starting more because I already had 11 dimension sweeps. And why are my eyes so red? Oh, it must be because the sleep, so never mind. Sorry. Yeah, already have 11. Really don't need any more because they are, I feel like they all just still look pathetic because there's not enough done. But what can you do? And I've had I always say that I have things floating about here around my desk or on the desk. And it is true. For some reason, I don't put something away. Or it is, I don't know, whatever it is. I always seem to have stuff floating about. And I keep then, like now, little by little starting them. Because why not, you know? I don't seem to be able to put them away. So why not start them? So that's what's going on with some of these kits. So, wait, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So recently I got a few dimensions kits that I bought from the Facebook Marketplace. One of them came without the plastic packaging because I told the seller that that's just fine so that she can fit them all into the smaller envelope. But then I didn't feel like putting it away because the bag that I put the stuff in just would be too awkward to try and fit into my dimensions box. So I thought, let's start it. So it's this one, the Lakeside Village, which is by Sung Kim. And it is so beautiful. My goodness, I love the colors here, and all the buildings are lovely. It's just everything is lovely. Yeah, I felt a bit hesitant to try start another gold collection because it's taking absolutely forever to get any of those finished, other than the petites. I do manage to finish those, but not these bigger ones. But yeah, I thought might just as well show that now. I mean, I only did the very minimal start last night, so very little. I've started here, so the green stripe is actually that bit there, and now I'm gonna go for the roof. I thought that I will just start with this building, then keep moving here and just do the buildings and then decide what to do after that. So there we go. Anyway, I do have other two that I'm planning to start, but I haven't started them yet, so I'm not going to talk about them yet. Anyway, Then during the night, as I was watching the opening ceremony, I thought, why not work on dimensions whips while the Olympics are on? I mean, why not? That's a great idea. It's not really a challenge. It's just kind of giving myself some time to work on those without any goals. Like I don't have to hit a percentage or amount of stitches or something. Just take it easy. Just work on them. And you know that I've got my 30-minute and strand a day challenges. So I decided to swap those for dimensions ones for the duration of the Olympics as well. So let's see. So my, oh gosh, could have been better prepared, right? So I decided that my 30-minute challenge each day is the Parisian bicycle. I mean, gosh, that's perfect. Okay, maybe that's why I didn't choose this for the Tour de France, because it was meant for the Olympics. So great. Get to work on this one. I already have it here on the Q snap. I'm not going to take it off because it always takes a while to wrestle it in there. So there we go. My goal, I decided that I am going to try and stitch next these forks here. Because wait, where's the, oh, I think I'm like stitched sort of here. So I will go with the wheel to do the forks. And then maybe move the fabric and do the rest of the wheel. I don't know yet. But that's my first goal. And for the strand today, oh, it had to be this one because of 18 count fabric. I love this kit, but I hate 18 count. I hate 18 count. I'm not going to change this fabric though. Because, you know, I'm just not going to change it. But I hate it. Maggie the Mess Maker. Oh boy. I have not touched it since I started for Natalie's birthday. Natalie from Home Sweet Home Handmade. And I felt so bad that I haven't worked on this. But I so struggle with it. With the tiny stitches that just don't seem to fit nicely. And then it's almost like they want to just like, Dimensions wants to like bully us and say, oh, how about you use 5 strands on 18 count? No, I do not want to do that. But if I don't do it, then I worry that I've made a huge mistake and it'll look terrible. But what if I haven't thought of something and then it'll look terrible? So that's not great. And here is the tiny start that I have on that. That's what I did when I started. I did that tomato needle cushion, and that's a little bit of the cat. So I thought strand a day, you know, it isn't much, but any progress on this will be so welcome. I think I will work on there's the cat lying down. Where's the cat's head will be here, actually lying this way, and the sewing machine. I feel like if I work on those, because that is like the biggest thing really on this whip, like because this is really fun kit, for it has a lot of little things to stitch, but that is like the bigger thing. So if I stitch that, then that's out of the way. I think that's a really good idea. So there you go. That's my plans. That's all for now. I need to stitch now. I don't seem to stop filming now. I'm here again. because it is already time to swap the dimensions whip. Right, I showed you my new start. Right. Yes. So the Lakeside Village. I have been feeling so overwhelmed now. Still don't quite know which sport to watch and how much to stitch each whip and what to do. So I started thinking that maybe I do 500 stitches on the dimensions whip and then I move on to the next one. So I just added all of them to like a spin wheel thing, so when I'm done I just pick the next one that way. So I did finished the 500 stitches on this new start. It felt like it took forever. Far out, like dimensions whips are really slow to stitch, aren't they? And I suppose even slower when you've just started and you got like a thing there, and I don't know, I feel like there's just so much to whinge about the dimensions whips and still we like to stitch, so something wrong there. Okay, here is my start. So I think it's like 514 stitches. If I remember correctly, it's like 1.3%. But hey, you know, it looks like a start of a building already and a roof there, so I'm pretty happy with that. Nice to put it away. It's looking like something. And for some reason, I rode this one on the spinny wheel as well, and I thought, yeah, if it comes again, you know, I'll work on it. It ended up being the first pick. I thought, yeah, no. I already did 500. Goodbye for that for now. Maybe I'll add it again some other time. I think I just need some deep breathing. I'm always the same when the Olympics start. Alright. I always get so overwhelmed. So, I spin the wheel again. And it picked Garden Gate. So it is time for some half stitching fun. This one I often feel rather overwhelmed with. I don't know which color to pick and which direction to go to. So I don't even know where to start this time. But I am trying to just think that it doesn't really matter because there's no right or wrong. The main thing is just that some progress happens, right? I did show this in my last video because I had worked on it a little bit. It's always so huge. Yeah, I last worked on like here. But this is how it's looking like together, so I think I'll have a look at the picture again and see if there's like just some area I specifically would like to work on. Or maybe I'll go back to this corner and continue there, but I don't know. All my dimension whips just need so much more loving so that they are in a place where it's easier to pick what you want to stitch. But not to worry, I'll figure it out and see what I want to do. Just want to have fun. Okay, talk to you later. Yeah, I'm back here with the garden gate. Here is, of course, again, how it looks. And here we go. It's a bit hard to, probably hard to see where I've added because it's still a bit higgledy-piggledy. but I added there for 526 half stitches though. I thought about whether I should go for like 1,000 half stitches, but I thought no, it's 500 is the thing now, whatever kind of stitches they are. So I did add a fair bit to the basket, and you know, some around there, and then did some of these blues and that sort of thing. So I can't even remember anymore what I actually stitched there. But I got some stitches done, so I'm happy. And soon I will then spin the wheel again and see what I'll be working on next, and I'll come back to show you the starting point for that one. Whoops, I forgot to film the start of the Next Dimensions whip last night. I think I was just too keen to get going or too tired. So the spinning wheel gave me the garden door. So from garden gate to the garden door. This one is such a cute one, isn't it? So pretty. And I'll put it there, and here, hopefully here, I'll put the start picture, because of course I have now already stitched my 500 stitches. So there's the start picture, and this is where I got to. I am so chuffed, so much green. I did a bit of this sort of medium green, and then went to this darker green and just went a bit crazy with that until I was done with the stitch count. So I did 527 stitches. Very, very happy. And I must say that working on an older kit with much better quality Ada is like a totally different Dimensions experience. It is such a pleasure to not have to deal with the scratchy fabric. Just makes stitching so much quicker and smoother and more fun. I was actually really surprised how quickly these stitches came together. So very, very happy with that. I love the way all that greenery looks. Like the roses, I love how they looked before, and now they look even nicer there. So really, really actually looking forward to bringing this out again, hopefully soon, and working on it some more. It was great. Okay, I better make sure that when I spin the wheel now that I will actually make a video. So on to the next thing. Okay, next one. Magnificent 7. Woohoo! Another lovely old kit to work on, and you guys know I've been really enjoying this one. And of course, another one with great fabric. It's a pleasure to work. So you've seen this very recently, i.e. in the last video, and it hasn't been worked on since. So I still got the 3 dogs left here, and Mr. Beagle would be the next one to work on, but I think I am going to spend some time working on this background because it's all half stitches, I think. So why not do some of that boring stuff out of the way? And good to work on that while watching the Olympics. Yeah. Or I don't think I've done all this bottom stuff. Done some of it, but could also work on that. Yeah, top of the bottom, and Mr. Beagle can still wait for the next time this comes out. Yeah, sounds like a really good plan. So one last look at this, and time to stitch. Woohoo! I am back the same day. Didn't I film this morning? I think so. So I am back already with my stitches. Yay! It was so good to work on the half stitches, the background there. I really enjoyed it because I was watching volleyball matches at the same time. My Olympic so far has been very much volleyball. Quite enjoyed. But yeah, just kept working on that with first did that color with one strand and then that one with two strands. And I think it looks really good. I did 516 half stitches. And I'm very, very, very happy with that. Gosh, I'm so excited. It really is funny that these old kids with the good Ada, I work on them, pretty fast. Like, I'm really pleased with it. I bet as soon as I get one of the newer ones from the wheel, I'll slow right down. But hey, gotta enjoy it when I can. Yeah. Here we go. Yes. It's volleyball. My setup is much better now. Because I got the two iPads here. So that's really good. All right, I'm gonna pack this away, get the wheel out again, and see which dimensions whip it brings out next. I still need to do my stranded day on Maggie the Messmaker. Gosh, I'm dreading it so much. It is so hard for me to work on. But I really do want some progress though. Because otherwise it will just stay unstitched and I really don't want that either. So, let's see what comes up. I'll be back soon. Okay, here again, only a few minutes later. And this is what we got. It's the winter cabin. I don't mind working on this one. The fabric actually on this one is not too bad. It is not scratchy like some of the new ones. This is fairly good. I don't know what's going on with this fabric in like this color. It is definitely one of the better ones from the current thing. I've been looking at this and wondering where to go next because that's where I am right now. So I mean, I could be, filling this or going here. But I'm kind of wanting to go for the tree with the lights, and it's a bit slower to stitch, but I mean, do I have to hurry? No, I don't. Doesn't matter what I want, I can stitch whatever I want. And I'm telling this to myself because I know I get a bit silly with all this stuff. Because I noticed that I have stitched right to the bottom of it actually, like a few stitches, so I don't have to count far or anything. I can just go and enjoy. I know it'll be constant color changes and whatnot, but I don't really mind that, so why not? I keep thinking, well, is that a good decision? But yeah, it's right above here. It doesn't have to be a good decision. I just feel like stitching it. And it'll be really fun because then I can move on to the cottage when I want to. Of course, Florina has already stitched the whole cottage. She has been so fast with this one. She's done so much already. It's amazing. And it looks so good. This really is one of the nicest dimensions kits ever. It is just so beautiful. Wow, can't wait to get it finished one day. Like this I know it'll get finished. I have worries about some of them, but this is not one of them. I know this will get finished. Okay, I better put it on a Q-snap, and I remembered that today I actually need to be working on the pen for the retreat, and I haven't done that at all. But I think I'll just work on that every now and then for the rest of the week instead of just one day, so that should be good. Okay, I'll get back to stitching. Ooh, now I'm back the next day. Yesterday I ended up not stitching very much because I was just so tired. I really needed a bit of time off and just to sit in my green chair, be under a nice thick quilt, and I watched volleyball. That was good. But in the evening I decided to work on this one and start working on the tree. So about 200 stitches in, I realized I had counted incorrectly from the very start and had to frog all the stitches I had done. So I did that this morning, and I have restitched and added another 300 stitches. So this is where I am. So I ended up not working like the full tree because I was so fed up after restitching those couple of hundred things that I then took some blue and just did this blue thing here, and then went back and added some of these oranges and yellows here just for fun because I was so fed up. Thought I was never going to get to the 500 stitches in this one, but I am happy it's done. I've already spun the wheel for the next one, but I'll make a separate video then when I put it on the Q-snap and have decided what part I want to stitch. So I'll be back. Anyway, great to get some progress on this one, and it is now at 12.67%. Gosh, so much left to do still. Alright, a few minutes later, I put away the winter cabin and brought out the next thing. Sunset Mountain Trail. Gosh, it's still so beautiful. And I was just thinking about, like, I think winter cabin is like in top 3 of the most beautiful dimensions kits, and I reckon Sunset Mountain Trail might be up there as well in the top 3, because it really is very, very, very beautiful. And oh boy, has it been difficult to stitch. Gosh, I am at 10% on this one. Better open my saga. Yep, 10.02%. Ay. There is a lot left to stitch on this one, because this is where I am. It's very higgledy-piggledy because the color changes are insane on this one. It's a wild diamond skin. I wish there was more of this lovely blue or turquoise, because oh, that's amazing. Looks so good here anywhere where I see some. So I am thinking about going down here to hit the bottom. So that, like that bit, because that's the little bit of blue there. So maybe I'll just work on this stone and that plant. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Then probably work on that plant as well, since it would have the same colors. I don't know yet how it will turn out. Maybe I'll start getting the colors from here and just keep working with whatever comes. This one will take a little while to get to the 500 stitches, that's for sure, because it is very slow going. But I'm looking forward to working on it. I haven't actually worked on this one since January, so it is about time. So I'll be back whenever with another this is how much I got done. But right now I need to do my 30 minutes a day and strand a day, because it is getting close to 9 p.m. and I haven't done those yet. So better get on with those. Yippee! Another 500 stitches done. Well, 518. And here we are. So it didn't quite fill up that area. It seems like the plants just don't seem to match then, like what I end up doing. I ended up doing this blend of black and green, and then just, you know, stitch that in a couple of spots here. Then did these bits, some of the light green there. Surely there must have been something else, but was that already? I mean, I did do 500 stitches. But I think already just working on the green and black was like 250 or 300, so it was good to get some of that done, because that is like the color with most stitches left. So yeah, really happy that got some progress on this one, as I am every time. I mean, is there ever a time when we're not happy with progress? I mean, really? Yeah. So still really hoping to have more or like solidly stitched areas, but I think it's just gonna take time. Before I get around to that. Just really happy, yeah. Yeah. So now I get to take some pictures and post those on Facebook and Instagram, and then it's time to spin the wheel again. I'm very excited. Kind of hoping that the wheel will give me the chicken whip. I mentioned chicken whip because I would love to work on that, but whatever happens to come, I'll work on that. So yeah. And I'll be quiet. It's 1 a.m. and what a surprise! I'm watching volleyball. Yes, I'm still awake. It's getting 10 to 2 a.m. and I was going to go to bed, and then I realized the evening session of the athletics is about to start, so why not stay awake and stitch some more? So Summer Cottage is what came from the wheel this time. This poor thing has not been stitched very much. Here it is. Does not look like very much. My plan, I'm going to stick to this plan, is to work on the shed. That is the roof that I have there. So there will be nice colour, some reds, some green on the moss of the building, and then some yellows for the door and the window. So that should be really nice. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to stitching that. Just have to put it now on the Q-snap. Do you have other things to stitch as well? Need to do again. Today's 30 minutes. And I'm so sick of Maggie the Mess Maker. I'm so sick of doing even just one strand on it. Why is it so difficult? That damn 18 count. That damn 18 count. It's not giving me any happiness whatsoever. Okay. My last look at this one. And I'm going to put it on a Q-snap now and get stitching. Hello. Right. Hello from Laura's house. Here it is 11:30 p.m. Very late Saturday. If you hear any snoring in the background, it's my husband sleeping on the couch. Or one of the cats, because they snore. I need to talk. And you are the best to talk to about stitchy things, right? Maggie the Mess Maker. So, as you know, I picked this as my strand a day project, like to get any progress on it, because I just don't work on it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to work on the, the cat and the sewing machine. Try and get that like bigger area of the same done, and then it should get easier. But no, I am absolutely hating it every day. I am dreading having to pick it up to do the one strand. I was even joking today, saying to Paul that maybe I should make it the half a strand a day project, so that I don't have to work on it as much. So this is where I got to stitch some more of the blue and then did the white area, sort of trying to move that way. Hey Maggie. And yeah, I'm not enjoying it at all. Like, not at all. I already know that as soon as it goes away in the bag, I will not want to pick it up. And it is a shame because the image is lovely. Like, it looks so much fun to stitch. And I know it could be absolutely amazing, but it's the 18 count fabric. I really hate it with a passion. Like, of course the dimensions fabrics are, like, you know, bit on the extra scratchy side, so even less enjoyable. But I just don't like the 18 count. The crosses are just so, they just don't fit nicely. I find it's just like having to use force to try and pull the needle through, and I don't enjoy it. I am absolutely baffled how so many people love working on 18 count, but hey, we all love different things when it comes to stitching. I mean, we really do. We all enjoy different things. I want to enjoy stitching because this has really sucked all the fun out of stitching, because I really was looking forward to working on the dimensions whips. And now I feel like I've been doing it for a week and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure I can do it anymore. And I do think that having something like this is just not fun. I'm also wondering about the Santa's Feathered Friend that I restarted on the different 18 count. It did feel a bit better, but it still wasn't enjoyable. So I'm thinking of just changing that to 16 count. And maybe in the future just do the same, especially with dimensions kits. I'll have to, I know I have some oven kits that have 18 count, so I would have to see sort of how it feels to stitch on there, whether the fabric is okay to work on or not. But I may need to then change that as well. There's no point having whips that I know I won't work on. But yeah, I still would like to stitch this one though, because yeah, it is lovely. Oh, the drama of stitching. It is so dramatic. Yeah. So I guess I need to try and find now, 16 count fabric in a similar color and see how I go. Let's start it again. I mean, I still need to restart the Scenic Farm as well. I mean, that had the same problem. I did not enjoy that at all. And I know I will enjoy it with the right fabric, which is not 18 count, you know. I mean, you know how it is. So I'm gonna pack this away now. I am wondering if I should just stitch now other things. I got, you know, I worked on quite a few dimensions whips. Did 500 stitches on them. But I feel like, yeah, this got it to a point where it just isn't fun now. So maybe for a couple of days or whatever, I'll just work on whatever whips. And then if I feel like returning back to dimensions for the rest of the Olympics, I'll do it. If I don't, I'll work on other things. It's all good anyway, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for talking with me. Definitely helped. Okay. Yeah, someone went a bit dimensions crazy, right? But then, yep, totally dimensioned out. I think, like, when it comes to dimensions webs, it's like I get into this, let's work on the dimensions, let's go crazy, let's go just totally crazy, and just work, and get them done. And I do really well for the first few days, and then it's like just start getting more and more tired. It's like I can't bring myself anymore to work on them. They all have to go away. And that's what happened. The summer cottage was like the last one I brought out. I did very little on that. Let me have a look. Okay, let's put it away without, even filming, because I think it was like very, very minimal, like just a few stitches. I don't know if it's even worth showing. Oh, I see. Yep. Yeah, I'm still here. I still have a thread hanging here as well. Yeah, so you can just see, did a little bit of the colourful bits. So at least there's a bit of red started and some of the orange. So I think that's all that I did. So certainly didn't feel like it needed to be filmed. One day I'll work on that more, and I think it'll get so much more exciting to work on when it has more colors. It seemed like I just started with all these more dark colors. But yeah, I think if I would get that shed done, it would be much more fun to work on it some more. Right, what else did I... Yeah, because I don't think I showed the Parisian bicycle, like where I got... I don't know what happened with filming that. Yeah, because when I got tired of working on the dimensions, I decided to just fully get back to the regular whips and back to my, like, the 30-minute and strand a day projects that I had before I decided to do the dimension stuff. But yeah, that's what I... So that part is what I did with the was it a week of 30-minute stitchings. So it was nice to get it, do some progress on that. So if this is still a whip next year when the Tour de France is on, it is definitely going to be my Tour de France whip. And I would like to have that finished next year. Too many diamonds and whips. But I bet this time next year there'll be even more. I know I'm gonna start something. Okay, was there anything else I needed to show here? And yeah, I already talked to you about the 18 count on Dimensions kits, and I just can't do it anymore. The 18, it really just gives me no happiness whatsoever. I am absolutely amazed of people who have managed to stitch Maggie the Messmaker on that 18 count. They came with the kit, like, wow, you're like superhuman to me. Really. I did not enjoy any of it. So need to find a 16 count for it and start again. I still want to stitch it, so. Okay, so we moved on then to week 2 of the Olympics, which was the week that I mostly waited for because it was time for athletics or track and field. I love watching athletics. Oh my, it is just the best. Just I love everything about the athletics. I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't like. That's about it. I just love it all. So let's have a look at what I was stitching while watching some of that. Enjoy. So it's midnight now. I just put away all the dimension sweeps, and gosh, it made me feel so much better. I think I just came to a point where it was time to do that, and thank goodness for lovely Charlie Feathers for making sure when I started this challenge that as if I lose the joy, I need to just stop and stitch something else. So that's what I'm doing. Proud of myself for that. So I really wanted to stitch something Russia for a change, and went for my melancholy stitching. Sorry for the light glare. So this is by Yekaterina Volkova, and it is called First Snow. So that's how much I've done so far, which is not a lot. So I've done that rock there, and then a bit of the back stitching, and a little bit further down as well. Now I want to go to this corner here and just start working on the half stitches because there's a lot there. I think that'll be really nice. I just picked the colors, so these 5 are sort of the most ones used there in the towards the corner, and I can actually easily get from here to the corners. There's like a straight line. Let me show you. So there we go. So that's where I've stitched like that bit. So I can just do the half stitches all the way to the corner. Easy way to make my way there. Really, really, really excited about working on this. Yeah. Looking forward already then to coming back and showing what I got done. Here I am again. Now it's Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Yes, watching volleyball as usual because I just finished watching athletics. So excited. 2 of the Finns made it to the women's hammer throw final, so that made me so happy for them. Woo! Anyway, I've made some progress with this one. Here it is again, First Snow. I've done loads here. Yeah, I think mainly like this area here. Just random bits around here as well. I did 1007 half stitches and 18 cross stitches. It's hard to see some of them because they are sort of just one strand. Oh, look at that. Didn't that bring out the colours now? So yeah, started with the whole corner, then I moved to this area here. But I figured I've stitched a fair bit of it now, so time to move on to something else. But yeah, it was really nice to work on something easy for a change after so much dimensions. And I, for once, enjoyed the half stitches a lot as well. Just, I don't know, just didn't have to think about this too much. It was nice. I did at one point start stitching and did a bunch of stitches with 2 strands when it was supposed to be 1, but at least half stitches are really quick to frog, so that wasn't a big deal either. So I'm going to put this away. We'll take a picture of it, put it away, and see what I'll stitch next. I'll be back soon. Okay, here we go. Next week. I have decided to work on this one. Look at this, Mr. Rooster is back finally. I have been wanting to work on this one for a while already. I don't know why I always end up picking something else instead, but this is on my 21 list. So to finish, so I thought, yeah, let's get it out. Hopefully put 500 stitches to it and see what happens. I also now have a saga file for this, which is awesome. So that will really make the stitching much easier. I am now at 11.45% done, which really doesn't seem like that much. I'm glad though that this, like, you can see what it is. So I have no plans whatsoever yet of what to stitch. Maybe I'll go from like the smallest number and start doing it that way, or keep working on the head maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And this time, watching road cycling. Hey, no volleyball this time. Okay, welcome back. So, the Lucas Rooster, I just took that out. It's another one of those that I ended up just taking out a bit at the wrong time and ended up not working on so much. Let me have a look. How many stitches did I actually add to it? Oh, pretty much 200 stitches. It's now at 15.24%. And here it's how it's looking. I think I was pretty much adding like some of these reds and pinks. I was going again like from smallest to just so something more added to it. But I do need to clear stuff out here tonight, so I'm going to put it away. I was kind of waiting to just film so I can easily show it. And the next video. Right, what day is it? It is a Tuesday. And I have slept all day. I am so like beyond tired now. My goodness. I thought that tonight I need to work on something soothing and lovely that is just like just nice to work on, just to take my time. So I'm grabbing that one. I still love my road one traffic signs. I think it's awesome. Except that I think there's going to be a lot of work doing that sky or those half stitches. But I am thinking that tonight I'm going to work on like this corner here. So work on this road and some, I don't know, whatever bits are there, maybe a bit on the tree and something like that. Just, yeah, take my time. I'm going to be watching more athletics, more volleyball. There's some skateboarding tonight and climbing, so that'll be really fun. And of course, this is where I'm now. It was actually really nice to take it out from the bag and see that, you know, it does like look like something. Because last time I was doing this and I was a bit disappointed with myself for not doing more, and now I'm like, well, that's great, looks great. So it'll be nice to start filling up a little bit of this area. Very drab colours here on the road though, but it's okay. It's okay. Can always swap projects if I so wish. So I'll be hopefully back to show what I get done. Okay, back again because I had forgotten to film after doing my stitches on this one. Find that on the iPad. Oh, there we go. This one is now at 24.68%, and I added over 500 stitches. Did I really add that many? Here it is. Oh, actually showing it on camera looks, because after I had stitched it, I took a picture and I felt like, where did the stitches go? Like I was going to be working on the road and be like, got nothing there. But actually it's looking pretty good. You can, because I've done more on the edges of the roads and this tree here. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. So must have been doing pretty well. Just keep adding these 500 stitches here, 500 there. So that's been good. The snoring has started again. Okay, and the next thing. Oh dear, someone's been a bit too eager and has been stitching and forgot to film. I've done 159 stitches already on this one. Oh. So, yeah, here's who's come back. I haven't worked on this all year. I didn't even realise. But always too many whips to work on, so it's not surprising really. So this is the with the flavour of salt, wind and sun. There's a few different kits with the exact same name from the series. I have no idea why they all name them all the same. This one is such a lovely one. So this is where I am. So when I started stitching this now, I mean this area was already done, as well as a lot of the seagull. So I decided to just do a color completing for, you know, starting from the smallest. So I did these with painful counting. Did those bits there. Then I've done the blue and the grey, these darker greys here. And now I'm onto another grey. There'll be some more of that grey here. And I think some further up top somewhere. So yeah, you're not that far behind then. Trying to catch up where I've already been. It was easy enough to at least show where I was stitched now. It was nice to put some more stitches to the seagull as well. There was one blend and then a couple of other greys. And this blue just only goes here. I love the blues in this. They're just so pretty. And this time, no volleyball, no athletics. I am watching marathon swimming in the River Seine, which I think is just crazy. But there they go. All right, I better get back to stitching. Right, then I started getting in the mood for new starts. And this is the first one of them. Have a look. Oh, what is going on here? Is someone starting a new project? Yes, I am starting a new project. Had a stitching meetup today. I knew that I'd be too tired to work on things, so I didn't take any project to work on. But I took my huge pile of patterns, like paper patterns that I bought, and thought I'd see if there are some that I could start, because they need to get stitched too. Of course, I couldn't decide, so I am just starting from the first one that was there. I thought, unless it's like a series, I don't want to have too many of the same series on the go at the same time. So if it's a series, then I'll just move on to the next one, and I either stitch it or maybe get rid of it. You know, something needs to happen to those. So the first one was from the Bird Crush Club by Lindy Stitches, the American Goldfinch. I ended up getting just like one set of three, like 3 months of these, and so yep, this was one of them. This is the pattern, and I really like the colors of it. I think it looks really lovely. So I figured, well, why not? So I grabbed the colors for it because they're mainly DMCs, and the pattern came with Threadworks thread, which is this one, this mellow yellow. lovely little Flosstube by Charlie Feathers. So I'm going to use that. But yeah, the rest of it were DMCs, which is great. And the fabric is 32 count white chocolate linen from 123 Stitch. So as I am watching, yes, volleyball, I am going to start this. Only one more days of the Olympics left. I am sad, but also looking forward to sleeping a bit more. Okay, time to stitch. Okay, here I am with my new start, and that's what I got done. Started this very late, close to midnight last night, and it is now Sunday night. Only thing left of the Olympics for me to watch now is the women's volleyball final, and that's it. All done then. But yeah, I'm gonna put this away now. I just wanted to get it to a nice point where I've done something like fully done area, and I got this stalk of whatever grass there was or plant, so it'll be nice to continue here. Need to finish that bit more black there, and yeah, then all the rest of it. I'm really happy with the start though. Yeah, I may thinking about maybe starting something else, but I think it's starting to feel like I need to clear away all the whips again and start again. So let's see. Gosh, I have so much stitching to show in my next video. Right. So I'm actually happy with the start I got to, and when I can, I am actually keen to bring that out because I think it'll take a few sessions though to get it stitched because of so much of the same colors. But it did seem to, like, the progress seemed to be happening quite nicely. So I don't know. Anyway, I have then 2 more of those ones. I'm going to stitch them always when finishing one to the next. And I think I have bought another one like separately as just a PDF. So I will not have the Threadworks thread for that, but that's okay. So can you hear that? but I will stitch that one after these 3. Oh, someone's having some very deep sleep there. Okay, at this point, the Olympics finished. I was sad, but yeah, a bit relieved because I was just so tired. So, I'm gonna show the end where I finished stitching the seagull, and then some new starts. Have a look. Okay, it is still Sunday night. I finished watching the volleyball, so the Olympics have now finished. How sad. But stitching has still continued. And this one got 576 stitches. God, sometimes 500 stitches like make such a difference to a piece. But with this one, I'm like, yeah, did I actually add something to this? But still, it's nice. I mean, I realized that, yeah, I've been stitching a bit of the reflection of the seagull in the window. Completed a couple of blues, and like I said, did some more there at the top. So I actually really enjoyed working on this. still going to put it away. I feel like I maybe could have done another 500 stitches, but no, need to pack it away for a bit. But at least I'm putting it away sort of feeling really good about it. So when it next comes out, you know, I'm keen to get stuck in again. And I think I'm going to work more on this window because it has sort of straight lines, and well, we know I prefer columns to rows, so it was actually pretty great. Alright, time to pack it away and start thinking about going to bed. Again, gosh, I feel like I'm filming all the time at the moment. So much stitching. Do you remember this guy? The Texas Bluebonnet by the Drawn Thread. This was a whip at one point, but I was just not happy with the fabric I had picked. I think I just ordered the wrong one. And yeah, it just didn't look right. So I got rid of that one and put this one waiting to be restarted. I ordered 3 different fabrics to pick one of those for this, and well, I made my pick, so it is so lovely. It really is lovely. So I started this last night, and that's what I've gotten done. So just started here going down, and then decided to start doing the frame, because I thought it would be really nice to get the frame done first and then just go crazy with the rest. I'm not going to stitch it more than this now though. The main thing was just to get it started, because I have a lot of stuff on the floor at the moment, like, oops, like different kind of holders and whatnot with patterns and stuff waiting to be restarted or just start for the first time. So I'm going through those bit by bit. Like I said, I ordered fabric for another one, and as soon as that arrives, I'm gonna start it. And yeah, because this stuff needs to be either stitched or given away or gotten rid of, whatever. So let's just get them going. I need to do these new starts anyway. But I'm much happier with this one. Was this like flax linen? Maybe. Oh, let me have a look, because I had a little bit that I put away. Yes, 32 count flax Belfast linen. Quite nice to stitch on. And I'm using the silks that it asked for, Dinky Dyes, and what are the other ones? I'm not very knowledgeable. The needlepoint silks. And I didn't realize it until I was already well on my way up here, that the pattern actually said to use 1 strand of silk, and the example was stitched, the sample one, sorry, it was stitched on 30 count. And I thought, 30 count on 1 strand? But I was doing 2 strands on the 32 here, so I hope it's just fine. I mean, does it matter? I mean, it looks fine. Doesn't look too bad. I really don't stitch with silk, so I don't know. Is it just customary just to use 1 strand? Or is it really like using DMC, but so you go with what you want? I don't know. I'm going with 2 now, because I think the 1 skein will have enough for the whole thing anyways. So I'm gonna put this away and see what is next, waiting to be started. I feel like starting things. I just want to clear things out and But yeah, I do actually need to finish them as well then. Oh well, that can be done someday. And I'm here with another new start. Whee! As you can see, from the Cooler Design Studio. I mean, this is a Leisure Arts leaflet. And from 1990. So I found it in one of my holders and thought, let's get it started since I have it. Here it is. This is the Herb Garden. Let me show a bit closer then. I'm sure that the fabric there is white, but the leaflet has suffered a bit. I really like these. It was the same as like up here. I like that a lot. But I definitely want to make some changes to this. And me being me, I stress about it so much because I don't have a clear plan yet. And I'm so scared of making huge mistakes. And yes, being laughed at like crazy because I'm not good at this. But I really want to make the changes though. So the first thing is that I want to change the color of this, the title, to darker, like a reddish brown wood color sort of thing. I also really don't like the colors used for these herb frames. I don't know, they're just a bit weird. You know, usually I just go with whatever is there. So I'm going to change them, but that is like my biggest problem at the moment. I don't know what they'll be. It could be that I'll end up stitching everything else except this outer frame and these frames, and then I'll see the colors, like what would work best. I'm also going to remove this weird green square from underneath because I don't think it needs it, and I think it'll look a bit more modern then. I mean, it doesn't need to look modern, but I think it'll look just nicer. I'll like it more. So I'm just going to be stitching it bit by bit, working on these different herbs and the title and all the other loveliness. Leave all the problems to the end, and then I can work on those. Or if I happen to figure them out as I go, well, that's fine. So I've started in the middle, in the garlic, and I've stitched that and done the back stitching, except these roots, since they were going over here. So there it is. Oh, doesn't it look wonderful? I think it just looks so much better than you would think from the picture on the leaflet. I thought it was just lovely, and I really enjoyed stitching it. Lots of back stitching, which I liked a lot. Looks great already without all the roots being backstitched. I like the colors that it had. So that's really fun. But of course I'm going to put it away now because I have other new starts coming up. I just want to keep starting now. I don't know what's going on with me, but that's just how it is. So, but I can't wait to bring this out, and I think I might next work on the rosemary, which is very heavy on the back stitching. It's great, or the chives. I don't know. We'll see. But I love this garlic. It's wonderful. So, I'm back here again with a new start. Except that I haven't started this yet, so I'm actually filming beforehand. So, another one that I have found in one of those magazine holder thingies. And I ordered a fabric for it, which arrived today. And just picked all the colors out just to see that the fabric is good. And what is it? It is the Butterfly Garden by the Drawn Thread. That's a bit fancy for me, isn't it? I've had this for a while. The thing is though, I am going to leave out all those butterflies because I do not like them at all. Like I don't like any of them. I think the reason why I got this were all these plants and then the names of them. That's what I liked. But I mean, I will stitch the house as well. I just struggled with this one forever because I didn't know what fabric to pick, because I mean, I wanted the house to stand out more than it does in this picture. But then it was like, okay, so if I pick this and this color, then maybe the flowers won't stand out and whatnot. So I got 32 count raw linen, Belfast linen. I mean, it is a bit more brown than it looks in the picture, but I think this will be great because yeah, some of the colors, well, these are the colors that go, so all of them will be just fine on this one. And I really like stitching on raw. I feel like everything looks great on it. This pen has some specialty threads. Which ones? They are Threadworks. Is that what it's called? Threadworks. Yep. So another stitcher who has since left Instagram, and I can't remember what her name there was. Well, anyway, she had stitched this and she had loads left of the thread, so she sent me some of each one of those colors. Yes, I have them ready. Oh, excuse me. They look really pretty and been patiently waiting for me to get my act together. And also, as you can see, they look great against this fabric. So why not just get it started? I got threads out, I got a fabric, just need to cut the fabric now. Yeah, I'll be good to go. My goodness. Yes, another new start. Wow. But it really is fun, so. And I did take a little break from starting new ones because it really is so that sometimes you just don't feel like it, so no point forcing yourself to start something. And at the moment, I'm super enjoying it, so I'm just gonna go for it. So I may be back. I wonder if it ends up being like the next video, because I may be filming soon. Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, bye for now. And we're back. So, new starts have been fun. I am really enjoying just like picking something from one of these magazine holders and just like, do I have fabric for it? Yes, let's start it. That herb garden, I really want to work on it more because that garlic looks so nice. I really like it a lot. And it was fun to work on it, so I think I just need all this challengey stuff. Once those are done, then I will get back to these new starts. So the butterfly garden, I have very tiny start. Only 2 window frames for the house. I am not sure how much I'll be able to stitch on this. It's kind of just sitting here now to the side and waiting to see if I have some time to work on it. I think the main thing I am going to struggle with is that, okay, so today starts the La Vuelta cycling challenge in Spain. So I'm going to be stitching again the kilometers they write every day. It lasts like, I don't know, is it 2-3 weeks? So I have that daily one, then I have my 30-minute daily, a strand a day daily, and I also am working on that Sal, the plants and petrichor that I showed at the end of my last video. So feels a little bit overwhelming to start with. I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I enjoy all of these. The Sal is like the one that is giving me the most stress because I don't have a good plan. I don't like sticking to deadlines. And I know it's not really like that serious that I need to keep up. That's perfectly fine if I don't. But I haven't gotten the plan quite sorted in my head yet, so that's the struggle. So let's have a look at what's happening with all these daily ones at the moment. So my 30-minute project is still the Great Wave bookmark. And I've actually managed to make some, nice progress on that one. I fell a bit behind, and then I just over a couple of nights I did some extra sessions on that to catch up. And here it is at the moment. Wow! God, it almost looks so much better when showing it on the camera. Yeah, I've been really working on like this area now, the white and blue, and filled up what was here. Did backstitch. I think I did all the backstitching for that little bit. I still haven't done everything here. You can just left it for later. But yeah, when I feel like doing some backstitching, that was nice to do. So hopefully I will keep on working on this one, because I would so love to get it finished. That would make me so happy. And of course I could cross off another thing from the 21 list. So that would be pretty sweet. Then Stranded Day project is still the Mill Hill, A Better Boat. And that one is actually getting more enjoyable to work on now that the more I get done. And this is how it's looking now. I think when I first took it out, I had done these blue ones and then a bit of something. So been adding a lot of this blue and that blue and the white. The white is so fun to stitch on this fabric. I actually enjoyed that the most. Did a tiny bit of backstitching when I was just very backstitching needy. But I am really, really, really liking the way it looks, and can't wait to get these waves done so I can move the fabric and work on a different area a bit. But one strand a day is still appropriate for this. I wouldn't be able to do more. I'm a couple of days behind on this one, so I'll have to do an extra strand here or there, catch up, but not stressing about it. Okay, then the Sal. So the first part of the Sal came out when the Olympics started, or was it just before? So there would have been 2 weeks to get all those frames done. I ended up not really working on it during the Olympics because I had all those other things I wanted to work on more. This week, I worked on them more, but I still didn't finish all the frames. It didn't really matter because I can see like what order the parts come in, so as long as I have then the frame ready when that part, what that bit comes, that's fine. So just yesterday got the second part of the Sal, which is filling the whole biggest window. So I'll put a picture of the preview mock-up, whatever picture that they show. So it's like the storm outside. you can see the rain in the picture, but in real life I found it that the grey selected for the rain didn't really stand out so much from the storm, and I would like it to stand out more. So I'm gonna stitch the other two colors first. I've done all the greenery, but I'm gonna stitch the other two greys and then pick a lighter shade of grey so that can see that rain more, because the rain is what I love there, so I really want to see it. So let's have a look. Just gonna show it, I think it is. So here it is, what I've done so far. So I did finish the all frame, so the bits that look like they're not done, it's for a reason, because they will have you know, something else stitched where the frame would go if it was fully showing. So I've done all the greenery at the bottom, so I think here there will be a mug, and I don't know, maybe some books here or plant box or something, I don't know yet. And I started on some of the grey, so I was thinking that every day I would stitch some of that, and bit by bit, you know, get it filled before the next part comes out, which is probably around the end of the month. I've done the shelves here, and I think at least started. I can't remember if I did the whole shelf. I think I maybe did. There's going to be a frame on this side and another shelf, and there's a table underneath it. I did the start for that. Oh, a bit there. So yeah, I'm not doing too badly with this, but yeah, there was a little bit of greens up there as well. So it's looking nice. I'm making progress. Keeping up. Okay. Yeah. So for the bike challenge, I for ages sort of pondered which whip I will work on while it's on, because I just have so many whips that, you know, of course it would benefit from being worked on, because of course they all need progress. So I ended up putting pictures of the 3 that I came down to in a poll on Instagram, and yep, this one got most votes, and it was good because it was the first one that I thought of for the challenge, because it has a lot of white and grey, and so it would be so good to get some stitching done. So today was the first day of the challenge, and had to do 12 stitches. That's it, 12 stitches. So I'm thinking they're probably doing a time trial or something like that, because that's just ridiculous. 12 kilometers, like, is that all they're doing today? So I did 12 stitches up here. I am next going to grab a grey color for tomorrow. I think 191 stitches tomorrow, so I'm going to be working here. Might complete that grey. So I think I'm going to be sort of jumping between colors, because it doesn't really even have that many colors left. There's a blend, and yeah, grey and white and darker grey, and because I've done all of these little ones with the greens and everything. Gosh, I'm still so in love with this one. It just looks so beautiful. Very excited to come back then and show how it looks after another 3,000 stitches to it. Yeah, super. And all of a sudden we're coming to the end. I'm like, what is that it? Oh, I like to show you the calendars. I think I was pretty much at the end of the July, which looking very Halloweeny. And here's how the August one is looking at the moment. Yeah, bubble tea. Dipping the theme. Here's the start of the biking challenge. I got this weird sticker. I just had to use it because the last 3 months I've been getting like a Japanese stationery box from Japan. It's called Zen Pop, and it's just such a fun subscription to get. You know, I love stationery items, and of course Japanese ones, they always have really weird stuff. I mean, the good thing is that at least the majority of them are well usable. But it's always so weird. Anyway, in the last one there was this sticker pack with this dude and the cat. Like, at least it has some cat stickers. Oh, it's just bizarre. I was actually thinking of only using these like throughout the challenge, but I think I will keep going with the bubble tea stickers because I got lots of them to use, and they've been nice and colorful. So so that's how it's looking at the moment. I really do enjoy it. Oh, so 1, 2, it is 3 weeks. Wow, 3 weeks of working on the fox. I have so much stitching to do. But again, Miss Charlie Feathers has promised to keep an eye on me, that I haven't taken on too much, that I'm not just trying to just keep working on everything despite not enjoying it. So as long as I'm enjoying it, it is all good. Right. Honestly, shopping has been minimal. I'm serious, minimal. Now just have to again try and remember that. What did I show last time? Did I show this last time or not? I think I've shown that one. Okay. Did I show this one last time? What's going on with that light? Camel, come back. There we go. Did I show that one? Well, I've shown it now if I didn't show it last time. It's such a pretty one, but it has so many brown stuff. Okay. Well, let's start from here. So, this one I bought when there was another one of the usual discounts on my bobbin, not La Bobbin, my bobbin. So I got this one because, I mean, the pumpkin is a bit more Halloweeny than I would like, but the cat is so cute. Just had to get it. And I got another one of her patterns, which is this one, the super cute hedgehog. I just love it. It is so cute there among all the clovers. Ah, such a wonderful one. Paul said that I need to start stitching this one soon, but at the moment, I feel like I am at capacity when it comes to webs. I really badly do want to start even more, but I can feel it that I need to get on top of things a little bit more first. Then I can think about it. Okay, then what? Taking pictures of these so that I can put them on the video at the same time. So if you hear sounds, that's what it is. So then I got the next part of the house series, and this one is autumn. What do you think? Do you like it? I think if you love purples, you will really like this. That roof in those shades of purple just look amazing. I'm a bit puzzled, like, when it comes to me and purples, because I never select anything that is purple. It's never a color that I go for, but I can really admire purples though and find them pretty. Don't know what happens there. Then I don't think I showed this to you yet, did I? It's another one of those moth patterns. This one I prepaid and now finally got it, so it looks amazing. But I still need to stitch the other moth one first. But this will be fabulous though. And then I just have one more. I saw this pattern and I really, really, really love the combination of the colors. Here it is. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And of course, it has seagulls, birds. So it's well suitable. So I really, really like this and actually can't wait to stitch it. I love the wreath in her hair and just the combination of the colors is just amazing. Love it when people are so good with their colors. And that's it. That's it. I have absolutely nothing else today because all I've been doing is Olympics and stitching and then trying to sleep. That's really it. I don't know if I've even watched any Flosstube or anything. I don't think so. So I am so glad that, we joined another home visit, and I hope that you enjoyed the Olympics. I hope you'll watch some of the Paralympics, because Paralympics athletics, wow, that is fun to watch. These athletes are amazing, absolutely amazing. It is just so amazing. It was so fun to watch. Maybe I need to watch the volleyball as well, because I know it's like sitting volleyball. I watched very little of it. Okay, so before I go, I signed up for another retreat. Yeah. This one is a little bit further away than the one I've been to, but I think I managed. There's going to be people from the other retreats, so people I know, and also from my meetup group. So it should be just fine. But yeah, so I have a couple of retreats coming up in the next 7 months.